Okay, we're going to learn some basic cuts and safety precautions. You can see that I'm wearing my glove on the hand that does not hold the knife. That's so when you're cutting and you accidentally you're protected. Now, this glove will stop a lot of cuts, but it's not 100% foolproof. So you have to be very aware of where your hand is when you're holding an object. If I'm cutting like this, that's super dangerous, and it's going to do a direct stick, and the glove isn't going to stop that, okay? It'll stop lateral cuts, but not stabs. So I'm not cutting like this, duh. I'm holding my hand, away, behind. There we go. You'll notice that my angle is not going super sharp down in there like that, but you want to angle it so it's very flat. You'll get a much easier cut. You won't strain yourself, and you won't accidentally break the wood or the blade. This is a push cut, good for roughing out the form, getting a good start, and getting an idea of where everything's going to go. I find it easy to pick out like where the ridges are. That's where I start my cut, like so. That is the push cut. Now, we have another one that's a little bit more dangerous, okay? And for this, I'm going to switch hands with my glove, because I'm going to be cutting towards myself like this. I know you aren't supposed to cut towards yourself, but in whittling, it's okay. And it's good for just about anything, really. This is a much easier motion than the push cut, which takes a lot of force. Here, it doesn't take as much force. Okay? So that is our pull cut. You'll actually be using a lot of that cut. It's a really good one, kind of quick, easy, but it's also, cutting towards yourself. So you want to be sure that you have control over your knife, that the blade is locked in. Did you see how loose that was? Goodness gracious. And if you have something to wear over your shirt, do it, some thicker clothes that might protect you in case there is a slip up. The third cut I'm going to show is a V cut. And this is one where you can cut in at an angle and come back the other way. Oh, my glove is on the wrong hand. The V cut is good for detail work. Essentially what you're doing is creating channels in the wood, like V-shaped canals. I'm going to use the point to kind of clean this out if I need. you want to make sure that you're cutting in your details, you're carving them, because you don't want them just to be drawn on the surface, okay? So there, that creates a big shadow, some contrast. It looks like a line, but it's actually carved in as a V cut, okay? The last one is, it's a stop cut. This is really useful when you have a change of direction. Like let's say I have something that comes down like this and out like that. So I start out by just kind of putting a notch right there. I can do multiple curls. I can come back, use that point to just kind of draw it out, and there you go. That's really useful for a change of direction, like where a head meets a body or neck, something like that. And this part with the curls, it can be done either with a push or a pull. It's just artist preference. There you have it, the cuts.